Now to a string of card shop crimes in the Valley. Thieves have made off with hundreds of dollars in sports and Pokemon cards. In fact, thousands of dollars. And now detectives tell NBC4 they're trying to figure out if all of this is connected. We've been on top of this story all week. NBC4's Keenan Willard live right now in Glendale. And Keenan, another shop was hit this morning.
Colleen, that's exactly right. And you remember a week ago, we first told you about this all starting over in Burbank at LA Sports Cards. Well, the latest shop victimized, it's right here in Glendale. It's going to be Blue Sports Cards on Glendale Avenue. And if you look from the street, you wouldn't necessarily think that the shop was the one that was victimized here. You can see the neighboring business actually has their front door boarded up. That's because Blue Sports Cards tells us that early this morning, thieves smashed the front door here and actually tunneled through the wall into the sports card shop, ultimately making off with more than $100,000 in high-value Pokemon and sports cards. And again, we're talking about a rash of break-ins into sports card shops across the valley over the last week. 3 of them with more than $230,000 total in merchandise over that time period. It started at LA Sports Cards last week. You can see the surveillance video. Thieves rushing in, smashing display cases, and making off with over $100,000 in merchandise. And then yesterday in Woodland Hills, this was another card shop where police say thieves actually tunneled through the wall, got inside, and made off with more than $30,000 in high-value cards there. And now today, Glendale PD telling us they got the call around 5:30 this morning for the break-in here at Blue Sports Cards. The owner says this is the tunnel thieves made in the wall from the business next door, and they made off with at least $100,000 in valuable Pokemon and sports cards. Today, NBC4 Investigates has learned from law enforcement sources that now Glendale PD and Burbank PD are teaming up to try to determine if any of these thefts are related. The same group of individuals carrying them out. We're going to be following that investigation certainly over the next days and weeks. We're also talking to experts about why specifically trading card thefts right now, what makes them so desirable to thieves. And we just heard actually that the time of year we're in right now could be playing a factor.